My cheating husband kept his parents in the dark about his preferences, so I turned on the lights. I knew Daniel swung both ways when he told me over margaritas at our friend's birthday party, said it like he was confessing to murder, and I just shrugged and said, cool, more competition for me. That honesty made me trust him. So when he swore up and down that being bi didn't mean he needed both, that I was enough, that monogamy wasn't some impossible ask just because he liked the whole menu, I believed him. We signed a prenup keeping my house mine, had a small wedding where his religious parents cried happy tears, and for 3 years everything was perfect. His parents, Linda and Robert, treated me like a daughter, though they'd changed the channel when gay couples appeared on TV, and once asked if we'd consider moving neighborhoods because 2 men bought the house next door. Sweet people, as long as you were straight. But then Daniel started working late, first once a week, then 3 times, then he's texting at dinner, and suddenly his phone needs a password because of security at work. I'm not stupid, but I wanted to be wrong. So when he left his iPad on the coffee table one Saturday morning, I did what any suspicious spouse would do. I looked. The photos knocked the wind out of me. Not just inappropriate, but artistic. Like someone was shooting photos for a high-end gay magazine. Black and white, dramatic lighting, shadows in all the right places, Daniel in positions that made our vanilla intimate life look like a handshake, Daniel on his knees looking reverent, Daniel bent over leather furniture like it was built for him, Daniel doing things that required flexibility I didn't know he had. His partner was some bearded gym sculpture who apparently had a thing for married men and iPhone photography. I sat there for 20 minutes, screenshot after screenshot, building my evidence folder like a prosecutor preparing for trial. When Daniel came home from his run, endorphin high and sweaty, I had the iPad waiting on the kitchen counter like a served divorce paper. We need to talk, I said, my voice steady as a funeral director's. He saw the screen and his whole face shifted. Not guilty, not ashamed, but furious. You went through my stuff? That's your concern right now? Privacy? That's when he grabbed my wrist hard enough to leave marks, his face red and twisted into something I'd never seen before. You don't understand what I need. You could never understand. When I tried to pull away, he shoved me against the wall, and that's when real fear kicked in. The kind that makes your voice go high and thin. Hey Siri, call 911. The automated voice cut through everything like a referee's whistle. He let go like I was radioactive, stepped back with his hands up, already backpedaling. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Get out of my house. The words came from somewhere deep, somewhere I didn't know existed. He left without another word, but this wasn't over. Not even close. I could have sent those photos to everyone scorched earth style, but that felt too simple, and besides, I genuinely loved his parents. But I knew Linda better than she knew herself. 20 years of being everyone's concerned neighbor meant she perfected the art of snooping while maintaining plausible deniability. She'd accidentally read my diary while looking for aspirin, rearranged my medicine cabinet to help organize, and once I caught her going through our credit card statements because she was worried about identity theft. So I got creative. I printed the photos, just a select few that really captured his enthusiasm for what the gay community calls being a power bottom, put them in an envelope with his name on it, and left it right on my kitchen counter like I'd been looking through them myself. When Daniel wanted his belongings, I offered his parents a temporary door code with crystal clear instructions. Grab the box by the front door and leave. I even watched them agree on my security camera, his father nodding like a good soldier, Linda's eyes already calculating what else she might need to check on while she was there. I watched it unfold on my security app like a soap opera I'd already written. His father grabbed the box as instructed, but Linda hesitated at the threshold, called something about checking if we'd left any windows open, then walked straight to my living room to the kitchen like a bloodhound on a scent. She saw the envelope with her son's name sitting there like a wrapped present, and because Linda had never met a piece of private information she didn't feel entitled to, she looked inside. The screen was silent on video, but her body language screamed everything. She stuffed the photos back and ran like the house was full of demons. Now Daniel's blowing up my phone, says I set them up, says I'm ruining his life because his parents won't speak to him and keep texting him Bible verses about how being gay is a sin. You left the photos out, he keeps screaming. In my kitchen, I remind him calmly, where your mother had no permission to be. The beauty is, I didn't do anything wrong. I left photos in my own home, his mother snooped where she shouldn't have, and now they've disowned him not because I exposed him, but because they'd rather have no son than a gay one.